Hey guys, welcome to the photo department. So I meant to do this video last week, but I was pretty busy with some shoots and other stuff, so I'm just now getting around to it. So a couple weeks ago, I was interviewed for a blog called Now Developing, which has a series called Part of the Process, which is a series that focuses on photographers who shoot film and process all their film at home by themselves. The guy who runs the blog is Dylan Barnes, who is a photographer from Florida who does really amazing work. And I've been following him for a little while on Instagram. His Instagram is now.developing. And I really enjoy his work. I thought that he had a really good eye, and it was just really nice seeing his work pop up on my feed every week. So he interviewed me for his blog, and we got to talking, and we, kind of had some things in common, kind of started to become friends. And he asked me if I would be interested in collaborating in the future, and I was like, oh, absolutely. Like, did you have in mind? Like, what kind of ideas did you have? And he suggested that we could send each other some coffee, which I thought was the coolest idea. That he would send something from Florida, I would send something from California, and we'd kind of get this bi-coastal coffee thing going, which so far has been really cool. The coffee that Dylan sent me is by Mountaineer Coffee Roasters in Florida. So this is their Hill and Holler blend, which is a seasonal blend, and it's really, really, really good. It smells amazing. When I opened the package from him last week, the first thing I noticed was the smell, and I was very excited. I had this morning. It's very, very good. Super good for pour over, equally good brewed in a batch brewer. I was not aware that there were specialty coffee roasters in Florida, which is kind of ignorant. Like, why wouldn't there be? I just assumed maybe maybe it's too humid. So this is a super awesome coffee. I really enjoy it. What I wasn't expecting was he included a little bit extra. This is 2728, a book that Dylan made earlier this year. This book contains images from the last 6 months of his 27th year and the first 6 months of his 28th year. And it's incredibly personal, I would say masterful photography, very compelling, super raw. I have been getting more and more into printed photography as opposed to photography that's for the web. I really enjoy photography books. I've been starting to collect some photography books. It's a kind of expensive hobby, but it's seeing a print in front of you has a lot different impact than looking at something on the internet or on Instagram. We look at photos on Instagram all day long, and it's a great way to view media and to see images instantly, to see updated images instantly. You can show things from a shoot that you're doing right now. You can upload anytime, and it's great to get your work out there. But to see something in print, to have something in your hand that you can look at, that you can see the texture of the paper and see the differences in the color as they gradient in the image, it's a different experience. I didn't expect him to send me this, and I was so incredibly excited to get this in the mail. His images are very, very good. The black and white images especially, jump out from the page. I think these are his girlfriend. He took some pictures of her. There's some pictures of his friends. There's some really touching, very personal photos of his father is in the hospital battling an illness. So the book is really personal, and it's very beautiful, and I am super grateful for Dylan for sending that to me. So I sent Dylan some coffee earlier this week and some prints of my own. The coffee I sent him was, I think, an Ethiopian coffee by Linea, which is a San Francisco-based coffee roaster. They've been around forever. Fantastic coffee. I've had friends that have roasted for them, who work for them. They're, I think, a staple of the San Francisco coffee community. And whenever I come across Linea Coffee, I'm always really excited to try it. So I sent him some Linea single origin coffee. I hope he really enjoys that, and some prints that I made earlier this year. Dylan, thank you so much for your package. It was incredibly appreciated. If you are out there considering printing your images as a photographer, if you've never done it before, please go out there and see what that's about. I'm going to do a video about printing your own images in the near future, where I'll talk more about services out there that are easy to get images printed, ways you can go about it, and resources for that. Make sure you check out Dylan's work at now.developing on Instagram and nowdeveloping.photos on the internet. Read his blog. It's very good. It has some travel posts about going to Japan, which I thought were very compelling with some really great images. Dylan also got me into checking out Fujifilm Natura 1600, which I'm doing a video on that next. So you should go check out his work. It's really incredible. And let me know what you think about his stuff in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you later.